What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of B&B. I enjoyed this episode to an extent. Certain parts I enjoyed. Others were getting on my damn nerves. Deacon need to do something about Sheila crazy ass. Like, she's sitting there talking about, oh, I'm not crazy. I'm not a lunatic. That, to me, tells me that your ass is a lunatic. The fact that you're not owning the fact that you're crazy. Heifer, you cut off your own toe. You shot your own son. That's crazy. Everything Sheila does is fucking nuts. Then she got all these outfit changes. I'm like, where is you getting all these outfits from? Like, she all dialed up and stuff, looking like she about to go somewhere, but you know damn well it's a warrant out for your arrest. So where you gonna go? To the door and back? That's the only way. That's the only place you can go. To the front door and back to that couch. That's where else you gonna go? Like, the chick is crazy, man. She's beyond nuts, yo. Sheila just made me laugh. Like, she's so outlandish. Like, she keeps selling Deacon this bill of goods, like, oh, I got money, I could, get you back to the lifestyle that you used to live. Like, she bribing him with some type of money, and then on top of that, she bribing him with some good sex. I'm like, first of all, he can go to any street corner and get some sex, and that shit only gonna cost him a few dollars. A few dollars in a ham sandwich. That's all it's gonna cost him. So you ain't offering him nothing he can't get himself. I'm just saying. My thing is too, where the hell is Sheila getting all this money from? Like, not too long ago, she was dead ass broke. Now all of a sudden you got all this money, all these stacks of money that you claim you got. I would have told him. If I was Deacon, I would have told her, like, listen, if you want to stay here and you want me to commit all type of crimes by harboring a fugitive and being around a known felon, let me tell you something. You gonna have to get your phone, ... get on up in your bank account, wherever you got this money. You gonna have to show me some receipts, cause I want to see if you really got this money. Like, where is she getting this money from? Who she steal it from? She must have stole the shit, cause not too long ago, like I said, she was broke. So how you come into that much money, or you claiming you're a millionaire, basically? That's how she trying to make it sound, that fast. Will you come into that kind of money that quick? You had to have scammed somebody out of it. Must have found a way to steal it. Like, Sheila's nuts. If I was Deacon, I would be calling that damn district attorney's office. I'd be setting up a deal. Like, listen, I will turn this crazy hoe in as long as I get full immunity. Like, y'all don't, violate my parole, and I could go free. I'll turn her crazy ass over to y'all in a millisecond. That's what I would do. Because trust me, all this ain't worth the headache. Deacon need to wisen up on this one. She's sitting here trying to sell him a bill of goods. Like, listen, don't fall for that foolishness. Deacon, be smart. Get her crazy ass out of there, because she gonna bring you down. So moving on from that, Hope and Brooke are getting on my damn nerves. Like, this whole Douglas situation is so stupid. It's annoying. Like, they're really making something major out of nothing. Like, it really is nothing. And the way Brooke is acting, this is not for Brooke. This is not even about Douglas. This is about Taylor. It's about Steffi. It's about beating them. That's all she cares about. This is all competition to Brooke at this point. Because she thinks that she has a say. She thinks that she can, just snap her fingers and things will happen the way she wants them to happen. That's not how it works. Like, she just strolling her ass over to over to Hope's cabin or whatever, talking about some, oh, well, where's Douglas? Where, have you heard from Thomas yet? Like, calm down. It's like, what? The man spent the night with his son. He had his son over for the night. You know what I'm saying? What the hell were they expecting? For him to just drop the boy off first thing in the morning? No, the kid wanted to stay a little longer or whatever. Eric, invited them to dinner. He invited Douglas to stay for an early family dinner. And Brooke sitting there talking about something, oh, we're under attack from Steffi and Taylor. You're not under attack, Brooke. You are attacking yourself. It's like, Hope needs to stop listening to Brooke's advice, because in my opinion, I feel like Thomas has been handling this very well. He's handled it as delicately as he possibly can. Like, he's trying to keep it out of the court system, and I commend that. Is Thomas perfect? No, he had a lot of hiccups in the last few years. He did a lot of messed up stuff in the last few years, but he's getting his life on track, and he wants, more time with his son. I don't blame him. You know, Hope sitting there, oh, I'm gonna call Thomas or whatever, because Brooke sitting there, oh, I'm gonna call Ridge. Call Ridge for what? He's obviously, Ridge is not on your side as far as his son and grandson are concerned. So calling him is a waste of your time. So Hope ended up calling Thomas or whatever, and Thomas was like, well, Douglas is doing good. He's in the screening room, watching the game, and Eric invited him to stay for an early family dinner. And she sitting there talking about, oh, well, I can just pick him up, while I'm out running errands. Thomas said no, he wants to stay for dinner. Eric invited him to dinner, so whatever. He gonna stay for dinner. And she all huffing and puffing, well, I thought he would be home by now. Sweetie Pop, Honey Bunches of Oats. Ain't nothing wrong with the boy staying with his father a little bit longer and staying for dinner with his grandfather and the rest of the family. There's nothing wrong with that. I really don't see what the big deal was. Thomas could have easily dropped Douglas off after the dinner was over. After the dinner and they had dessert and stuff like that, he would drop him off to you and let that be that. I feel like Hope keeps listening to Brooke, and Hope is making this, thanks to Brooke, she's making this thing worse than what it is. She's blowing it up, and it doesn't need to be blown up. You know what I mean? I'm glad Thomas hung that phone up. He said, yeah, I'll call you later. Click. And he disconnected that call, and I'm happy. And here go Brooke. Oh, well, Douglas needs to be home now. He needs to be home. Brooke, shut up. Talking about, I really don't like the fact that he won't allow you to pick Douglas up. Did y'all not just hear what he said? The boy is staying there for dinner with the family. Eric is having a family dinner. He wants Douglas to be there. What is the big damn deal? That, I feel like at this point, if Brooke and Hope continue to go to the route that they're going, Douglas is going to be caught in the crossfire, and Thomas is not going to have a choice at this point but to take it to the court. I feel like that's where it's leading up to, because Hope and Brooke are being totally ridiculous about this. And you know what I find funny? I find it funny that Eric is having a Forrester family dinner. Brooke had no idea about this dinner. I don't think Brooke knew about it because, she's not there. The rest of the family pulled up. Donna and Pam, they gonna pull up, to the dinner. I don't think Brooke is gonna be there. Could be wrong, but I don't think she's gonna be there. Ridge definitely wasn't calling her, telling her nothing about it. I just feel like Brooke is being totally ridiculous about this. Like, she's turning this thing into a war. Like, this is not even about Douglas for her. This is about trying to beat Steffi and Taylor. That's all this is about. Trying to get one up on them. And it's going to backfire. It definitely is. I feel like it's going to backfire on her, and it's going to backfire on Hope. Because the problem with them is they think that they could just snap their finger and whatever they say go. Yeah, that works on Liam. It's not working on nobody else. You know what I mean? I feel like they're being totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous and unreasonable. And at this point, Thomas has been handling it as nice as he possibly can. I feel like he's way too nice to them. At this point, I would take it to the courts. I'll file some papers and I'll take it right to the courthouse and be like, listen, I want full custody of my son. I want him living with me. If they want a war, fuck it. We're going to have a war. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and be on a time limit just to spend time with my son. Like, you're not going to put me on the clock. I'm going to spend time with my son. We're going to have dinner. And when he's ready and I'm ready, I will drop him off to you. That's how it should be. And if she don't like it, tough shit. Stop listening to your mama, because trust, that's not going to help your case. Stop listening to her. Just saying. I'm loving the fact that, Thomas is going to be staying at the mansion and stuff. Eric was cool about it. He said, listen, how long y'all planning on staying? And, Thomas was like, shit, for a while. And, he was wondering if Donna was going to have an issue with it. My whole thing is, why would Donna have an issue with it? And who actually cares if Donna did have an issue? It's the Forrester mansion. It's not her mansion. Her and Eric are not even married again. They're not remarried. So she can't claim that. So even if she does have a little problem with it, it's tough shit. You know what I mean? It's not your home. So tough. It's Eric's house, and that's his grandson. That's his great grandson. And they want to live there. I'm sure he's going to be thrilled about it. It doesn't matter what Donna wants. Don't matter what the Logans want. It's, that's the problem. They think everything revolves around with their wants and needs, and it don't. I love that scene though with Finn and Steffi, like, I love that Steffi is not playing no games about Finn. The way that they look at each other and stuff, I love it. You know, they're just soaking in every moment, and I don't blame them, you know, because they almost didn't have that moment. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like they, you know, things were dire for Finn at one point. So the fact that he's back, I don't blame them for making love 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in one day. I don't blame them. I do not blame them. They got a lot of love making catch up on, so I don't blame them. You know, even Taylor was like, should I leave if y'all want? They said, nah, that's cool. You know, Taylor is just all about putting the family back together at this point. Like, she's not, I'm loving Taylor this go around, because the shade that she keeps throwing on Brooke, and the fact that she keeps her foot on Brooke's neck, and I love it. I love it. Taylor's not letting Brooke get away with shit. Like that, every time they exchange, they have these conversations. It's hilarious because Taylor be so laid back and cool. Like, she too cool for school. You know what I mean? And Brooke always sitting there, I can maintain my composure. I'm in control of my emotions. No, you're not. You're not in control of your emotions because you keep flying off the handle. You know what I mean? She can't control her emotions. Taylor's controlling those emotions because Taylor knows what buttons to push, what to say, and she throw in little slick, snide comments, and I'm loving it. You know, she taking Brooke down a peg or two, and I'm here for it. You know, Taylor's just ready to put the family back together. She's not rolling over for Brooke. You know, she's not rolling over this time, and I don't blame her. You know, do I think her and Ridge should be together? I don't know, because Ridge, I feel like he can't get it together when it comes to Brooke. You know, Ridge can't get his shit together when it comes to Brooke. And I'm so irritated by that. It's like, dog, either you going to be with Taylor or you going to be with Brooke. You need to make up your mind and make a final decision. Like, you still in this marriage to Brooke. You ain't filed no papers yet. I mean, they do look good as hell as a couple. The chemistry is definitely there. They look good. But Ridge just got to, you know, pull it together. You know, and it was good to see all the family together at the dinner and stuff like that. You know, Ridge and Taylor standing side by side. I was enjoying it. You know what I mean? They all look good together, and I love how they was making a toast, and Douglas was running around playing with Kelly, and they doing puzzles. It was a real dope family moment. You know, everybody all smiles and together and happy. I loved it. I loved every second of it. You know, Ridge made his toast and stuff like that, and everybody was cheers and, you know, smiles and stuff. You know, Steffi made a speech about Finn and how she'll never take him for granted and stuff like that. I loved it. I loved every minute of it because Ridge and Taylor definitely look like they are or could be the new patriarch and matriarch of the Forrester family. And please, let me just say this to certain people. Please don't come in my comments. Let me stop y'all right now. Do not come in my comments saying, oh, Ridge is a Maroney and Massimo is his father. Listen, we know who his biological father is. That don't matter. He was raised a Forrester. He went all of his life as a Forrester. He's a Forrester. DNA don't matter. Because I get so tired of reading those comments. It's like, stop the bullshit. He's a Forrester. Stop it. Yeah, he got Maroney blood, but he was raised a Forrester. Eric's name is on his birth certificate, so leave it alone. Like, those types of comments, I don't even entertain no more, but it's like, it just gets annoying to see it, you know, because like you keep coming with the same comment every time, you know, Ridge's family is mentioned. You know, the Forresters are his family. That's just facts. They've always have been, always will be. So that's just what it is. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.